Hey, I'm here at Asakusa, and on the right we have the modern Uniqlo stores, and on the left, or I guess your right, we have the old Edo period, kind of the older traditional Japanese stuff. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the concept of time and money, because I think a lot of us put a lot of attention and value on money, and not as much on how we spend our time. And we're willing to sacrifice a lot of time to make a little bit or a decent amount of money. But I want to kind of put that into perspective and challenge you to think and reconsider how we value time and money. So, time is our only true limited resource. Well, you could think of three adjacent ones would be like time, energy, and attention, because they cost something to do, and we can only get a limited amount of them. Whereas money, on the other hand, is technically infinite. There is no shortage of money, and you can always get money. Sometimes it can be a bit more difficult, but again, even the most wealthy people can't get more time. So a lot of the times we spend our activities doing things in the pursuit of money, and we sacrifice a lot of the time. And in a short in the short term, it can make sense to do that because you can free up a lot of the time in the back end when you can amass the amount of money that you need to free up your time. So I want to challenge that perspective that we have to amass money in order to free up our time. And I think there's two ways to go about this. One would be to spend time doing things that you really enjoy, and not just in terms of like pleasure, but in terms of how much purpose it brings you. And the second would be to consider time as in how can you free up your time to do the things that you are already doing. So one is to align it, so to be doing the things that you find meaningful with your time, and then how can you free up that time to do more meaningful stuff, because no matter how meaningful it is at the beginning, it's probably likely that you're going to do things that aren't that meaningful to you in pursuit of that meaning. So how can you free up those less meaningful stuff in order to work on the more meaningful stuff? So how Godin would break it down, Seth Godin, would be into three categories. Tasks and chores, the things that you don't really enjoy doing. And then at the next level would be outsourcing those tasks and chores. And then finally at the top level would be the meaningful emotional labor that you get to engage with that is purposeful for your time. So hopefully this video is helpful, challenging you to kind of reframe how you value money and instead to value time more. How can we do everything in service of the limited amount of time that you have? How can you create the most meaning with it? Money is a unlimited resource, so don't put too much focus on that. Don't spend too much time trying to get that unlimited resource. There is a ton of asymmetry if you try to engage at that level. So yeah, I hope this was valuable. Thanks for watching.